But as we await that, CB Cotton's working her story, her sources on the ground there on this story as well. She is also live on the campus there, Orem, Utah. And CB, what do you have for us? Hello there.
Hey, Bill, good morning. So as we just heard from colleague David Spunt, the suspect has now been identified as Tyler Robinson, and we are hoping to learn more about who this person is at this news conference. But we heard this morning President Trump seemed to suggest that a person close to Tyler turned him in. What I'm hearing from one federal source I just got a note from is that this suspect's father turned him in last night in southern Utah. And all of these moving parts come as the FBI made a huge push yesterday for more information, asking the public, come forward if you recognize this person. And after that big push from the FBI, it seemed like things were moving here on the ground. We had a news conference that got pushed back several times yesterday. We also heard the president explain again how the timeline of this. He said a minister here in Utah who was friends with a U.S. Marshal got involved, and at that point, the father was contacted. And again, I'm hearing from a federal source that it was Tyler Robinson's father who turned in his son. We saw that new video yesterday, chilling, showing the gunman moving quickly across the roof and then dropping one story down before running through the parking lot. And we also learned from the FBI that the shooter then discarded the gun in a wooded area. We also got those newly released surveillance pictures of the shooter, giving us an up-close look at the shooter's face and the clothing he was wearing. And now the major development today is waiting to hear more and learn more about who Tyler Robinson is, what's his background, and what was the planning that he presumably did to take that fatal shot towards Charlie Kirk, who was speaking to a crowd of about 3,000 supporters here on this campus. Bill, I want to send it back over to you.
Thank you, CB. Stand by for more from you and others there in Utah. CB Cotton.
Author Stephen King apologized Friday for a now-deleted social media post in which he claimed that assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk advocated stoning gays to death. He advocated stoning gays to death, just saying, King posted to X Thursday. Following fierce backlash online, King deleted the post and apologized. I apologize for saying Charlie Kirk advocated stoning gays. What he actually demonstrated was how some people cherry-pick biblical passages, he wrote. I was wrong, and I apologize. I have deleted the post, he later stated on X. He also responded to others criticizing him. Kirk, a 31-year-old father of two, was shot and killed during a campus event at Utah Valley University on Wednesday. The Turning Point USA founder was struck in the neck as he spoke to a large crowd from under a white pop-up tent. He was rushed to a hospital and pronounced dead Wednesday afternoon. Tyler Robinson, 22, has been identified as the suspect in the killing. Social media users were quick to call out King for his now-deleted post, including Senator Mike Lee, R. Utah, who suggested that Kirk's estate sue the author. Please share if you agree that the estate of Charlie Kirk should sue Stephen King for defamation over this heinously false accusation, Lee wrote on X Thursday. He's crossed a line. It will prove costly. Kirk's death has been met with widespread mourning and outrage. President Donald Trump, who counted Kirk as a friend and close political ally, called him a patriot and a man of deep faith. He was such a great guy that he had to end this way, Trump said Friday on Fox and Friends. But, in many ways, he's bigger now because of what happened.